Millions of people lie awake in the dark, staring into glowing rectangles, physically exhausted but neurochemically unable to power down. This state is frequently characterized as a lack of discipline, yet the persistent wakefulness occurs regardless of how much we want to sleep. Evening screen dependency is a biophysical trap. It is a predictable response to the way modern technology interacts with the human nervous system. We aren't simply failing a test of willpower. We are navigating a direct conflict with our own internal regulatory systems. This video was created by Danny Kessler, Associate Professor and Korea's first PhD in wellness tourism. The autonomic nervous system has two competing factions oscillating daily. The sympathetic system acts as the biological accelerator, triggering fight or flight and increasing cortisol. Conversely, the parasympathetic system, commanded by the vagus nerve, serves as the heavy brake, initiating rest, slowing heart rate, and dropping core temperature. Human biology follows the principles of inertia. The nervous system has a dense physical mass of neural circuits and hormonal gradients that resist sudden changes in state. Because this system possesses literal momentum, the brain cannot be shut down as instantly as a piece of hardware. This biological inertia is most visible in the morning. Waking up is difficult because the body is physically anchored in a low-energy state. This is the result of adenosine, a neurotransmitter that accumulates while we are awake and lingers in the synapses, creating a thick neurochemical fog. Escaping this restorative state requires a powerful external force, such as immediate cold water or intense morning sunlight, to shift the system out of equilibrium. The physical resistance we feel when an alarm goes off demonstrates that neurochemical states possess massive inertia that thoughts alone cannot overcome. In the evening, the same law of inertia applies, but the system is often moving at a much higher velocity. Under natural conditions, the vagus nerve begins to decelerate our internal systems as the sun sets, preparing the body for rest. Modern technology disrupts this deceleration with light emissions that peak between 460 and 480 nanometers. This specific wavelength reaches the suprachiasmatic nucleus, the brain's master biological clock, and signals it to halt the production of melatonin. When we combine this light with the cognitive stimulation of algorithmic feeds, we keep the mind locked in high-alert sympathetic motion. The screen acts as a constant force that maintains neural velocity. Closing your eyes does not instantly dissipate the momentum built up over hours of digital stimulation. Reclaiming sleep requires recognizing the physical constraints operating inside the body. To enter a restorative state, we must remove the inputs that keep the sympathetic nervous system in an accelerated mode. By putting down the glowing rectangles, we allow the vagus nerve the necessary runway to apply the biological brakes. Authentic rest is achieved when we respect the body's need for transition, time, and the absence of artificial stimulation. This video was created by Danny Kessler, Associate Professor and Korea's first PhD in wellness tourism.